Shakespeare dubbed jealousy the green-eyed monster. Of course, that's make-believe, but it turns out your green eyes might tell you something about your health and what steps to take to live a long, healthy life. Just 2% of the world's population has green eyes, and most of them live in Northern, Central, and Western Europe, particularly in Ireland and Scotland. Though they're more common in certain locations, anyone can have green eyes. For instance, while green eyes are particularly rare in Asian countries, 2/3 of people in Liqian in Western China have green eyes. 16 genes determine your eye color. Compared to brown eyes, green eyes have less melanin, which is a pigment on the outer ring of the iris. While we might admire the beautiful color of green eyes, they actually don't have any green pigment in them at all. They simply have less melanin than darker colored eyes. The green color that you perceive is a result of light scattering out of the iris.
Yes, science!
Although green eyes don't affect your personality, survey data suggests we often connect green eyes with qualities like creativity and trustworthiness. And apparently, many of us would love to have green eyes, as green is one of the more popular contact lens colors. But while the appeal of green eyes is undeniable, having naturally green eyes can increase your risk for certain health conditions. Because lighter colored eyes have less pigment to protect them, they're more sensitive to UV-related sun damage. In turn, this might contribute to eye-related issues. When more light penetrates the eye, it can make you more susceptible to macular degeneration. This is when your eye cells deteriorate and you lose your vision. Other risk factors for macular degeneration include age, genetics, smoking, a diet containing low amounts of leafy greens and omega-3 fatty acids, and physical inactivity. A 2014 systematic review in the International Journal of Ophthalmology found that existing research didn't confirm whether or not people with lighter-colored eyes are at a greater risk for macular degeneration. However, the authors point out that while more research is still needed, there are plausible hypotheses supporting lighter iris color as a risk factor for age-related macular degeneration. Though people with brown eyes are more likely to develop cataracts, those with blue or green eyes are more prone to eye melanoma. Your risk of eye melanoma increases with age, and certain genetic mutations also factor into your likelihood of developing the disease. Exposure to UV rays from the sun or the tanning bed could also increase those risks.
The best way to protect your eyes is to wear sunglasses.
Eye protection is important for everybody, regardless of eye color. To best guard your eyes against sun damage, choose sunglasses that wrap around your eyes and have 100% UV protection. It also helps to limit your time in the sun and wear a hat with a brim. Some researchers are studying whether or not the color of your eyes may indicate how well you tolerate pain. A 2014 pilot study in the Journal of Pain studied the pain tolerance of 58 pregnant women who were about to give birth. The researchers found that the women with darker eyes had greater anxiety compared to the women with green and blue eyes. The dark-eyed women also had slightly more sleep disturbances and negative thoughts than the pregnant women with lighter eyes, though there weren't significant differences. During labor, the light-eyed women experienced less pain than the dark-eyed women, though it's important to note that the differences weren't statistically significant because of the small sample size. However, a 2018 study published in the Journal of Endodontics compared the perceived pain of 133 women with dark eyes to 167 women with light eyes while receiving dental injections. The study found no differences in pain perception between the two groups. So it seems that the jury is still out on whether or not there's a meaningful relationship between pain tolerance and eye color. Finally, because people with green eyes tend to have fair skin, they can be more prone to certain types of skin cancers. A 2022 study in Cancer Causes and Control followed the health of more than 35,000 men. After 19 years, the men with hazel, green, or medium eye colors were found to have a higher risk of developing basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma compared to people with darker eye colors.